All right, now we just camera.
Yeah.
All right. Did we stop it?
No, that's it. You good. Yeah. That was done with
I forgot what we were though.
So where we were. So you want someone that's just like go with whatever you say. I'm not giving no pushback.
You want to lead, is what you're saying. You want to lead.
No.
We're
leading, that's not leading
about what's going
That's
on.
not leading. At this point, you're a dictator. So I need you to explain for me. Clarify.
Trent,
don't do it. No, I'll tell you, look, stay in your place, man.
Stay in my place.
No. Don't take it personally. Don't take it personally.
I'll help you explain it. Your job is to help me, not participate with me unless I need you. What happens is women think they niggas now. Women forgot.
I told y'all he was
helping me is not participate with me, my nigga. You know how you help a man? It's so simple. I swear to God. Most niggas, if they about their shit, because I'm pretty sure you will, because he's on his shit, don't need you for nothing. But that's the beauty of being a woman, because I desire you. I want you. I want to be with you. If I'm doing what the fuck I'm supposed to be doing, are you getting what you fit in? It's impossible for you to help a man with his purpose if he's already on his purpose.
Sir.
Because the pastor.
Can
you go to school for your kids?
What?
Can you go to school for your kids?
Of course I can.
Can you? No, hold on. Can you help your kids pick better friends when they're out there in the world?
Yeah.
Can you pick your spouse for your kids?
I will try
Yeah.
my
But
fucking best, but I cannot.
But that's what I'm trying to get you to understand. You can try all you want, but you cannot at the end of the day. So you're going to strain yourself trying to do something that's impossible.
No, it's not impossible.
It is
because there are
impossible.
some men out here. There are some men out here. Ain't nobody trying to change your purpose, boo-boo. But if I'm literally like just, hey, how can I help? Or just let's bounce ideas off of each other. I'm your partner.
Listen.
I'm your partner in this. How can I help? Let's say he was a doctor. I can be the receptionist, the administrative assistant, or whatever, do the billing or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Like let's talk about this. It don't have to just be, oh, this is my way and this is what's going on and this is our household. Like, what are you talking about?
Listen.
Like, that don't even make sense.
Listen,
I
got you, but you want to help me. I got you, bro. You want to help me. I got you, right? If I done made all my bread, right, when I come home.
Okay.
I want to see what he said.
I'm a nigga. I'm pretty sure you know how it is to live with a man. I can tell you look like a wife, so I'm going to address you as such.
Okay.
Your man come home. What's one of the few things you can do to make his life easy? Just
I'm gonna make sure he eat. You know.
Hey.
You know.
God damn it. I'm with you. Hey, give me something else.
I don't know. Yeah. The house clean, the kids in the bed.
Comforting.
His
all right, so listen. It's just simple. So being quiet.
No, we still shooting the show. We want you in the frame.
Yeah, get it up.
Go ahead.
Okay.
All right.
Yeah. Okay.
So look, you just said it. That's all you gotta do is make the home peaceful. When I come home, it ain't nothing to cook a man something to eat. Hey, make sure his personal space has a little bit of silence if that's what he desires,
right,
or some TV or something like that. That's really all we need. No, listen. Okay, now listen. No, look. That's where it stops. For a man being a man in a home. Because if I come, you going, baby, look, I'm stressed right now. I can't pay this bill, baby. Think you can go to work for him? You gonna look at this nigga like, wait, hold up, bruh. I thought you said you got this part. And it's not the fact that he's asking you for help. It's the fact that he's going back in his word saying that he has this part now. His stability becomes unstable. Now you're in your zone like, yo, what the fuck's about to happen next? See, because this man's not being the man to take care of business on his own, now he's putting you in the frenzy. And you know what that's going to do for him, which most men should know by now, it's going to put his word in the frenzy. When he come home, now he got his wife on his ass about some shit he took care of outside the house.
Or not even told.
Can I say this? I would disagree with you. If he comes to me beforehand and it's like, you know what, hey, I can't do this, I can't handle this, I need your help. Okay, I'm gonna help you. Versus you not saying a goddamn thing. Now we in a fucked up position.
Oh, no, we're talking about that.
Like that's totally different.
We're not talking about girls and women earlier. We're not talking about stupid motherfuckers who can't take care of their own home. We're not talking about that. We're talking about sensible adults who do sensible shit.
Okay.
Like, I don't know, I got $2,000 and I got rent due. I think I pay my rent first for buying some rims. Sensible shit.
Okay, those are dumb bitches.
We're talking just regular shit. You know
okay, yeah.
So when I say you are a help me, and I ask, hey, baby, do you need something? Because most of the time when men, because we're prideful and we're ego creatures, right? We put our pride in the things we love, whether it's our car, whether it's our Pokemon collection,
not the
sports,
Pokemon collection.
or it's our wife.
That's a weird.
No, listen. Because there's no difference. There's no difference between a man who collects baseball Pokemon cards between a man who spends $1,000 on his wife. It's just where his pride and his ego is at. That's all it is. So what I'm saying is, if I'm making you my pride and joy, because I'm presuming we already know what it is, we already gonna choose each other, the kids gonna be grown. It's a certain level of understanding we have if we're in a relationship.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What more would you need to do?
If he's already taking care of business.
No, I'm thinking.
Nigga, if I can translate, I don't understand what else I gotta do.
No. I totally agree with you. If that's the scenario that we're talking about.
Okay, you talk to me like you saw me come here. I'm like, give me a second, and I set up everything and go. All right, are we ready? Cool. And the whole time I communicate with one person here to get the situation to stay perfect.
You should.
You're talking to the person who you see come in prepared.
Yeah.
I'm over prepared. I got stuff that we didn't even use. Yeah. So what I'm saying is, I'm the same way in my relationships, whether I got kids or wife. I'm asking, what more is it for you to do?
What happens when you are in a place where you fall short, where you are in a place where you are maybe depressed or something like that? Men, I'm gonna say this: men have the highest suicide rates, especially like black men. Sometimes you just don't feel like doing a goddamn thing, or sometimes you just not in that damn place, and you need somebody to fill that gap, right?
That's that piece of time,
right?
No, but
y'all saying the same thing. Really.
Bullshit.
No, what you're saying? No, she's saying.
That piece of quiet now, bro. Coming from somebody that deal with that shit on a daily basis.
No, hold on. But I think when he say peace and quiet,
everybody needs somebody.
He's saying something different.
Hold
on, and I also need solitude. But what I'm saying is, what he's saying is, I don't, because you like they have the highest death rate, and sometimes they don't want to do shit. We don't want to do shit every day.
Right.
That's what women don't understand. We don't want to do shit every single day. Not because we don't feel good, not because we're not right in state of mind, none of that shit. Because we don't want to do it, period.
Right.
But we do because we don't have no choice. So I don't want, every day that I leave my house, I have to make sure that, that my household is taken care of, my kids going to be good, my wife going to be good. But then my second thought is making sure I make it home.
Right.
Because I might not make it.
Right.
And I did nothing not to make it simply because of the way that I look. So the added stress is you bouncing ideas. The added stress is you ask, no, time out. The added stress is you asking me questions. The added stress is you asking me how my day was. I don't want that. I want silence. I want to get home and be able to decompress from everything, including you, because I've had an entire day to take everything and everybody else's issues and problems. I need at least an hour to decompress so that when I speak to you in the way that you want to be spoken to, that I'm respectful to the kids, that I can monitor everything and make sure it's going the right way. I don't want to talk. I don't want to bounce ideas. I don't want you to help me. You're helping me is giving me the hour I need to decompress and silence away from everything and everybody, because every day I have to deal with everything and everybody.
That's a balance, though. That's a
balance. Yeah, that was my thing. That was my thing. Two things can be true at once. Yeah. You can have your time to yourself, and also me talk to you about things that's going on. And you also mentioned,
but
you know, every day you have to do something because you have to.
No, that's facts.
Yeah. Nobody's stressing you. You acting like me asking you questions is nagging you. Purely me asking you questions is nagging you. But listen, no. Wait, hold on. No, you said no.
Literally how my day was, and I don't want to hear that shit.
No, what the hell? We asking you how your day was? No. You know, let me say something real quick. No, he said, you said something that you was like, every day you have to go and wait, you have to make sure your family is taken care of, right? Mm-hmm. Whether you want to or not. That's something that you have to do. Mm-hmm. And he said, if there's a time where I don't, Well, no. I'm just connecting the two. If there's a time where you can't come up with the money for a bill or something to take that fucking stress from you, if I gotta go to work, I'm gonna do that. You may not want that, but I don't want you to be stressed.
I'm saying that.
What the hell?
But what I'm saying,
She wants you to
time out. But what you're doing is adding more stress to me.
How the fuck is that adding stress, sir? The kids are going to daycare. What's the problem? You just don't want nobody to do anything for you.
Stop. I need her to understand it. Because if she leaves with no understanding, it'll never get fixed. I need her to understand it.
Maybe you need to understand.
No. Listen to what I'm saying. You can say, well, I'm going to go do it anyway because we need it. But you're adding more stress. Stop.
I ain't even saying nothing, sir.
No, but you're adding stress to me by doing it because I don't want you to. Because now,
that's ego.
No.
Yeah, it's not in control. No, because somebody got to pick the slack for at home.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Just pick up the slack then.
No.
So what's the position?
I'm gonna need him.
What you saying makes sense, right?
I know what he's gonna go,
work.
but what I'm saying is, I've already structured my life to make sure that you guys are straight, and a lot of times to make sure that my family is straight. And I know this for most men, that we don't tell you everything that we have to do to make sure that it's straight. So by you deciding you're gonna do something to make sure that we're straight, you're fucking up the plan that for the last couple of days or last week, we've already orchestrated and I told you. That's the thing. You're adding more stress to me by trying to help me because I did not ask.
A lot of men aren't like that. I will say
I was just about to say that.
I don't think a lot of
men. Coming from a man with a father and his father, most men that are raised by men are always prepared and have a plan.
You can compare all you want, but shit happens, sir. Shit happens.
This is what I'm
And
saying.
a woman will come to?
Yeah.
Let me say something.
But
I don't know if anybody been telling you, but female
Okay.
before your partner.
So
But we're not arguing that.
But we're not arguing. That's not the point.
Listen, I'm telling you,
That's not the point.
Hold on.
For real.
It don't
But
make
a
sense.
helpmate is a help.
I know what a woman
A helpmate's
always.
But what is it called? But I have to
It's like in the
ask
military.
for it.
Stay in your role.
I'm telling you when I need the help. You don't decide when I need it.
You know?
It seems
Let me say something. Let me put some ice on. Let me say something. Would you say something like that? I get it. It's hard, but I get where y'all coming from. I understand. But I had my daddy. He raised me. I look up to this nigga. That's my role model, right?
Yeah.
So, my nigga, no. You have to have him. You can't do nothing by yourself, bro. At the end of the day. Hold on. I'll let y'all talk. I said here, listen, laugh, all that this shit there. But you need somebody. So you're in a relationship with somebody. I'm not saying you give them everything, but if you going through some shit, you give them something to ease that off your back. That's what they there for.
What are you waiting for? If you gonna go through everything by yourself.
But that's why I say it's a balance. But that's why I say it's a balance and it's ego. You have to learn how to balance your ego.
Exactly.
You have to learn how to balance your ego.
Sir,
It doesn't make any sense.
It was 100% correct. So I was going back to what she was saying, the statement of two things can be true at the same time.
Mm-hmm.
So I want to get back to that. So yes, what you're saying is true. But what typically happens, this is a common thing that happens, and every man has experienced in a relationship. When you give your woman certain permission, certain control, they tend to go overboard with it.
I'm gonna stop right there.
So, she had a statement. So
I'm gonna stop right there.
Not certain permission.
It's a statement.
Those are his comments.
When I begin to ask you a question, right? I'm not mad at you. I'm asking what's going on, right? But me and you both know, constantly asking me something can turn to micromanaging me. And now you're nagging me. Now am I lying?
I don't know.
So you never micromanage?
I ain't never been there. So let me tell you, the only thing I can compare that to is me, right? I don't give a fuck about control. I don't give a fuck about power. You feel me? I step to this shit. You got it? I got it. All right, let's go. We communicate. I'm not gonna sit here. This is what you do. This is what I do.
Flintstone.
Because nobody finna do that to me. You feel me? So I'm not finna do
it. Here's a fine line that we have as men, where we have this conversation between men that typically you have a woman who knows what she's doing and you can trust her with certain things, right? Hey, if you got the type of woman, then you treat her accordingly. I'm not saying don't. But for the men, and most men don't have this kind of women, because most women and men, like 80% of the population are followers, bro.
Yeah, but how
you can't.
So are you saying this?
I am not endorsing
that somebody.
No, so what y'all saying is 2022. You're saying that basically women in 2022 are not allowing men to be men. Or men don't know how to be.
I think a little bit of both.
I agree.
No, that's both. Yeah. It's crazy because
you go around and do one mic, please.
One mic. Control themselves. Don't know how to take control of themselves, and they project control. So I get that's going on. Women say this guy's narcissistic and et cetera, et cetera. But at the same time, like I explained to women, it's not feminine for you to fight back. That's not feminine, and that's masculine. And that's me going, what's up, nigga? And you go, what's up, nigga, back. When I've seen feminine women do like my grandma, like, what's up?
Your grandma didn't have to go to work for 8 hours like most women.
Okay.
What's the fight back?
My grandma did go to work, but she didn't have to.
Right.
My grandmother was one goddamn day of her life.
So my question is, where's the line on fighting back? What do you, I need.
So there's a difference. So listen. When a woman's being feminine, and you know as a man, a woman can sway you to do so without raising her voice. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Why are you bucking at me like you was a man?
Let me say something. So if you got a strong man, you need to have a strong woman behind you. So if I'm a strong man, I'm stepping on the line, I need my chick to correct me. A woman's strength should never be physically challenged, bro. And let's be real. If you go to fight with your woman, you're not going to punch her in the face. That's why I asked you, what do you mean by fighting back? If I'm fucking up, she say something.
I said he's challenging.
I think I can explain what he's trying to say.
Okay.
And it don't sound like that.
What are you saying?
He's saying women from back in the day were able to get what they wanted out of the situation or fix it or curve it just by their tone and the way that they were
every time.
You know what I'm saying? When now is buck.
Can I?
When sometimes,
I'm gonna say one thing. I'm gonna y'all have it. You know where they come from? They come from fucking ignorance.
I'm just explaining.
I'm just
explaining.
You probably that's my grandma. My grandmother was like that too. But my thing is, my grandmother didn't have to go to work, and it takes a lot of masculine energy to go to work every day. So you asking me to work 8 hours a day and then switch it up and be feminine. Granny didn't have to do that. Granny could stay at home.
I'm saying I'm in that position. I go to work. My wife ain't working 6 years. I want to stay at home. I pay everything. Yeah.
So are you saying that financial stability is on how you can control or deal with women?
Yes. A lot of people use that. A lot of people use that.
I hear you. What you say? I hear that call.
Stability depends on how you could treat a woman.
How you treat a woman? No, I'm saying that's how we treat a man.
What you talking about?
Oh no, I don't.
That's how you treat a man. No, my thing is, if
you don't answer my
no, listen.
Because if the dude take care of business, if he taking care of business.
It's like
you ain't gotta work.
But Vic,
hey, I have been a maid. I have everything ready for you when you get home. But if I gotta go to work, just like you gotta go to work, that takes a different level of energy. I have
so
to
that's what a traditional woman changes up at this.
But
the traditional woman didn't work. She did. But she took care. She did.
Let me tell you this. So back in the gap, we talking about his great shit. They was more of a control thing. The man controlled everything. Now women want to have their own way of life. It's not like, oh, you gonna stay at home. No, I want to work too. It's different. It's not like how it was back then. Back then, it's like,
I take that back.
You can't come in telling me something. You know, because one of your statements was, oh, I can take care of myself without you. Sir, I can take care of myself without you too. So come correct. You need to come at me correctly.
I'm come on it, but man to man. So back in the day, it wasn't that men control everything. What would happen, typically the system was a man would come home, give his check to the wife, and let her deal with things. The reason being is because if they didn't work, they didn't know how much they had to work with. And so the onus and responsibility of the home was left upon the woman to pay the bill. Even though the man worked, that was a way to make the woman know, hey, you don't have that much. So that way she doesn't go out and do something directly with the money. Or demand things that she shouldn't be able to ask for in the home when you got to provide.
You know. You
know what I'm saying? So essentially, we even though we work, for the most part, we still let the responsibility of the home on the grandma or the mama. You know what I'm saying?
My grandpa closest to me. he did the same thing he said. My granny was one job, drove one day in her life.
Yeah, facts.
Shit. You know what I'm saying?
That's up my next generation.
My grandpa was a Rolling Stone. I got uncles that I ain't never met before. My daddy played basketball with his half brother. You know what I'm saying? But it wasn't, oh, I'm gonna let her have this. No, it was a part of control. He gone getting the bread, so you finna see and take care of his kids. My granny cut my grandpa up, sliced and diced his ass. Yeah. But see, that's not. But she didn't go nowhere. But today's day and age, women, you need a text from somebody else, motherfucker, for me. No, I get you, but what I'm saying is, I want to say,
I've been trying to go in at least 15 minutes.
That's not control.
But Trip been taking it. I'm gonna go off.
No, listen, it's not control. It's manipulative. But that's not control.
What is manipulation is a form of control.
No, have you not read for it? No. Manipulation is an attempt to control, or many forms of attempt to control.
It's a form of control.
But sometimes
because you're manipulating. If you attempt to manipulate,
so that's different. They was successful. Yeah. Okay, then you're right.
Yeah, it's just an avenue.
Yeah, I'm coming from a point that it's just a mini doorway to get control. That's where I'm coming from. That's why I'm saying most of the time it really wasn't control, because at the end of the day, the women needed the men back then. All right, but the men were still being men.
Keyword. You said women needed the men.
Yeah, and that goes with saying that.
I think women need men now.
No, they do. They do. I'm gonna say this.
They do, but they feel like they don't.
Oh, when they come in here, I'm gonna tell them that they do.
No. Listen. And listen, we're at a time now where just socially, naturally, women need men more than anything. Most men, especially currently because of the situation we're in during relationships, most men live a life alone, by themselves. They have their hobbies. You know what I'm saying? Even the stats show, 52-54% of black males are middle class and single, childless.
Oh, they're doing a lot.
I got
Well,
you. You know what I'm saying? So that's what's going on now. But listen, we have a generation. And my initial statement of you don't know your place. What I mean by that is, men in the room, we know this line don't cross. Why? Because somebody can die. You get what I'm saying? We all know. I don't even how cool. We tight, hey, my nigga Dre, that's been my nigga for longer. But there's a line we'll never cross. Because somebody will have to die. Women don't see that line ever, bro. Ever, because one thing we all agree here, we talking shit right now, but we're not gonna let it happen to these women. You get what I'm saying? So they coming from a position of like children trying to tell their parents what to do. It's like, you don't know what I gotta do every day, but I need you, baby. And that's how a lot of men
see young children. She said what?
I do not endorse.
I do, but I understand.
I don't need a disclaimer. I'm talking to this man. I'm talking to the way
they're putting that shit.
But I'm keeping that such a
but y'all also have to remember he has a African culture background.
I'm speaking from a simple denominator, bro. Because people like to convolute shit. Bro, listen, you think I'm bored? The law sees women as children. You think I'm bullshit?
That's why they have to fight for equal rights.
You get what I'm saying?
That's why they have to fight for equal rights.
But the world does that. That's why women live this life of frolicking. And nobody cares. You know why? They're supposed to have fun. You want your woman to be blissful and joyful because it brings joy to you. No man is arguing. Everybody let them say what the fuck they want. All right, girl, I got you. Ha ha. Be delusional. You know why? Because to be blissful, nigga.
He said the man's being delusional.
It's to be ignorant most of the time. Okay. And this to be knowledgeable is sorrow, bro. Because when you know the truth, it's gonna break you down. That's why the more intelligent a person is, the more depressed they are, bro. It goes hand in hand for a fucking reason, bro. So we like our women to be hopeful because it gives us hope. We like our women to be happy because it makes us happy, niggas.
Can I say something? Hold on. I want you men to unpack all your traumas. All of y'all got different traumas and talk to somebody. This is what I want y'all to do. Seriously.
I'm gonna say this. I get what you're saying. I feel like that for a minute. All right. Until I talk to this.
I'm coming from real simple level.
I talked to this white chick. She was cheerful. She was hopeful. She was so above me all the time. I'm like, I fucking hate you. Bitch, I am mad and I want to be mad. Like, the fuck? No, I don't want that, bro. I done had it. Don't want it. Don't want it. I want somebody that knows it's real. That's gonna meet me right there.
Now, that's the we can hold it as men. We like to find something that we like to get.
Yeah, but you just told me ignorance is blissful, right?
But yes, it is. Once again,
what's your question?
But I'm speaking from a very generic.
Hold on, y'all having a man conversation. Let's see what's the question.
I'm a single black female, and I have so many questions right now. You guys, what are we supposed to be for you? I thought we were supposed to be a route. I thought we
my
were
shit
using.
lined up.
Hold on, y'all. Wait, because y'all had your platform.
Oh, let's talk.
Y'all had your platform.
I was never in the car, Paul.
I got me an Uber right now.
I got me Uber.
Let boss talk. Let boss talk.
Somebody come back with some heat.
Wait,
Come on, boss.
I thought we were supposed to be the individual that you could bounce ideas off of. Not to say that we have to have an input, the listening ear. I thought we were supposed to be there for you. So me, as a single Black female on this panel, I'm confused right now. Because I don't understand what you want.
I can help you. That changed for the most part when women started screaming, I don't need a man.
But you keep saying women, but you got 3 on your panel.
But that's what he said. What he said when y'all was out, that when would you say that women don't need a man, but you said women do need a man?
Yeah, women do need a man.
First of all, those women with that mentality are fucking birds. Like that shit is stupid. That shit is stupid.
Because people, this conversation is always going back and forth because people keep bouncing general with personal. I'm speaking from a general standpoint. Listen, if you know most women ain't shit, which I'm positive you know most women ain't shit. Okay,
just like a lot of niggas ain't shit, but we can go there.
We're not gonna
say that. We're not gonna talk about these niggas don't shit. But okay.
You know why? Most women ignore the majority of men.
I'm sorry, what?
Most women ignore the majority of men.
And still, a lot of these niggas ain't shit. So what are we saying?
So how you never fucking with a fuck boy and you ignore 90% of the niggas? Ain't no one.
So we're talking about.
To answer your question, boss, in my opinion, is what you're saying. I'm speaking off me being married for 11 years. Mm-hmm. Pure marriage, pure hell at the same time, but pure bliss and love at the same time.
I love that.
It comes with it. It ain't easy. It's not living.
See, that's real. That's real. Go ahead.
And she'll tell you the same. Yeah, you got it. Because if she can't give me here, I'm gonna go look for somewhere else.
You gotta have that same.
It's a balance. It's a balance of good and bad.
Okay.
What I look for, these guys are raised by men, and so they have a lot of. And I'm looking and I'm hearing what y'all come from in a man's standpoint. I was raised by 3 women, 2 grandmothers and a mother. So in my eyes, I always see the mother as a woman as a lead, and I always saw my grandmother. She fought a cop, jumped over the gate, get your hands off my grandson. Fought a cop. So I always see a woman using her strength in different ways and being a helpmate and being a listening ear. So me, if you say, what do we need a woman to do, is to stand on the side of us and be yoked together. And it says, yes, I might not need you to answer a question, but I do need you to stand on the side of me right now. Right. So being yoked and moving together. Not moving apart, then we'll eventually come together. No, I need you to move. So if I do go to the right, you go to the right. Mm-hmm. You know, you go to the left, I might not want to, but I have to go to the left with you because we yoked. We're yoked together.
But that involves some collaboration, some talking, some communication.
Yes,
from what y'all talking about, seems like you don't want to
get
the bitch to say nothing.
First of all,
you just don't want her to say nothing.
Do not yoke me with you.
No, because you said her simply talking to you and asking how was your day is gonna piss you off, sir. Like she's nagging you.
I did.
How does that piss you off?
I ain't trying about saying what you said was true. How 2 things true at the same time, but eventually you constantly asking alternative that.
Nobody's asking you 32 times.
Answer the question.
Shit. Well, first of all, it don't have to be 32 times. It be the first time. I'm pissed off.
Why?
Answer.
That's what we're here for. We're here for you. Well, like, I'm confused. I'm genuinely confused because we're here for you. So
he lost his sauce.
No, because it's so many times.
I'm like, which one? I'm like,
why does that piss you off? First time, I'm asking. Like, how was your day?
Because whether it was good or bad, I'm gonna lie. I'm gonna lie.
You said it was good.
I'm gonna lie.
Why?
So let me give you the answer I give every time. When she asked me how my day was, it was the day. Whether it was good or bad, it was the day.
Sir,
because if my day was bad, let's say it was the worst day I've had in years, I don't need to bring that and place that upon her. Because as a woman, as my helpmate, she thinks that it's her job to try to fix it. But I don't but I don't want her to fix it. I don't. No.
But that's ego. He's saying he doesn't want her.
No. It's not ego.
You can't speak for me.
I'm not speaking. I'm speaking for me.
So that's
it's not. But it's not for me. It's not an ego thing. I don't want you to try to fix it. Okay. Let me decompress and go through the list of my day to see where I went wrong to make it a bad day. because I didn't have to go to work. I got to go to work, right? So somewhere in between having to and having the chance to, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
I no. I fucked up. Something went wrong in me, and you can't fix what's in me.
But that woman is a part of you because her rib was taken out. Your rib was taken out of her, out of you to be in her for a reason. She was there for you. Now, see, this is a difference. This is a difference. I gotta break this down real quick.
I'm sorry, this nigga did.
I feel like y'all are so single-minded. Can you not also have that conversation and then still do something for you?
Yes, you can. And I'm going to say yes because me and him, we disagree. He says don't talk to your mate. I say talk to your mate.
Right.
So
can you not decompress and me still do something for you to make this day a little bit better?
Hold on. What I'm saying is she can. I'm saying I don't want her to.
So that's him.
Don't
get stuck on that's him. Don't get stuck on that's him. Because listen to this. Listen on this. On this depression, not depression, but when you gotta bring yourself down, I built me something in my backyard. Meaning when I walk and I don't want to feel like being bothered at that time, I go to that space. Okay. And then when I enter into my space, I'm going to enter into the space with my wife with a positive space. Right. Not going to bring her hell.
Oh, I don't walk in with hell.
But that's what you're saying.
No, I walk in. How was my day? It was a day. She's never known I don't pile my junk over my day on her.
Now, you know what? I respect y'all for that because it's not your mate's obligation to carry your burden.
That's what I'm saying.
And that's what I'm saying.
If you have to decompress and then come to her and have a conversation, be like, you know what? You had a moment. You had a lot.
Motherfuckers don't want somebody to come there and always be negative. Like, oh, this man.
And I don't want to be like, man, you and my wife. You know what I'm saying? If I can go decompress, I can treat you the way that you deserve to be treated. You see what I'm saying?
And you can do that, but shit happens. Listen, you had a bad day. Shit, I had a bad day. These motherfuckers pissed me off at work.
I'm at work. Somebody shoot at me. What you gonna do for me? Help me out.
Wait. Where are you working? Where are you working? Why are they shooting at you?
No. What you're basically breaking down is saying, hold on, before you give the example, you're saying that it's nothing you could do for me at that moment. So me giving you a burden. A woman is saying, I'm still here for you to confide into me.
Right.
But you don't have to tell me that. I already know what I married you.
We've already simplified this to two.
I wouldn't have married you.
So it's just simple gestures. Do simple gestures not mean anything to you guys?
We've already boiled this down to two different types of men. These two types of men, they like their company. They like to talk. They like to externally communicate.
I said I have something in my backyard.
You already said you like company. You already said you like to come to your wife.
I go in my backyard.
Like solitude.
You go to his backyard.
No, I go in my backyard.
Why do you say? Why do you do that?
Let me clear this up for him. What he's saying is that life is already hard, so I'm gonna come in here and give you this shit. So that's why I'm like, it was a day. I'm not gonna add my shit to whatever stress we going through in life already.
I concur with that.
My day was already fucked up. I went through my day. I'm gonna fix that shit. I'm gonna go there.
Now, what he's saying about him being pissed off because she asked him how his day, that just fucked up.
That's what bothers me.
But it's not the piss that it's not the piss that her.
No, you said it pisses you off.
I know, but what I'm saying is not the piss.
Like she's annoying. Then why she's
around?
But
what I'm saying is, if I married you, if I married for some person, for me to marry you, for a person to marry another person, you know who that person is, or you don't marry him. So my wife knows when I get home. I'm not ready to talk. I'm not ready to have a conversation. I need to go get undressed. I need to wash my face.
But you need to stop at Jack in the Box.
I need to go through my day. You hear what I'm saying?
You need to stop at Gold Cup or something. Throw a couple of dollars.
It's simple as it's only two types of
when did you guys have that conversation?
That's what I'm saying.
She got a question. She never gets to finish her.
If I having a fucked up day, nigga, it's a fucked up day. I'm all right. I'm gonna deal with that shit. Cause I'm gonna deal with that shit. It's nothing nobody outside of that. But when I get to a better headspace, when I get to a better headspace, all right, this is what happens.
No, yeah, I'm agreeing with that. But I'm saying he's saying that too.
She been trying to ask the same question. Like, right.
I'm with you on that. Okay.
Listen, Linda. So I want to know, AOB, at what point in time did you have that conversation? I'm a single black female. At what point in time did you have that conversation with your wife so that she knows when you come home and you say, I had a day, she knows what that means? When did you have that conversation?
So I think a lot of things aren't necessarily spoken. It's interactions, and you figure out, oh, this person needs this person needs that, this person needs that. I know, just because I know my wife, that she needs affirmation. That's her love language. She needs me to tell her she did a good. She needs to tell me that looks nice. I don't need that. That's not my affirmation. So, but she didn't have to tell me that. I learned by learning her. She knows that when I get home, it's not the best time to ask me a question. It's not the best time to ask me about so-and-so's homework, anything, because I'm not in the space. Because all day I've been trying to figure out how to put out fires, both business-wise and personally. Because there's some things that as a man that if I don't think that I can, this is what a man wants to do all the time, is fix it. We want to fix whatever it is. We want to fix it. Whatever it is, we want to fix it. And it's certain, as men, we just want to fix it. And there's certain things in our lives that become chaotic because we can't fix it. Right? Like my wife, she has MS. She has an incurable disease that they don't have a cure for. I can't fix that. So every day, because I can't fix it, I hold it. Right? Along with whatever else I'm holding and pulling and holding that I can't fix. So when I get home, I'm not ready to talk.
Well,
I'm not ready to communicate that.
Yeah.
You
Is
see
that
what I'm
a
saying?
reason why you don't want to pile anything on her because she has
Because
that?
you all
That's
because you're already thinking, because when you're diagnosed with that, the doctor tells you have 25 years at best. At best. That's if everything goes perfect, right? So it's inconsiderate of me to come home and then tell you how shitty my day is.
Well, that's a whole different context. That's a whole different context.
No.
That's a whole different context.
So y'all feel different that he said it.
Yeah, that's a whole different context.
But I've been saying the same shit the whole time.
No, because you didn't explain the context. That's totally different.
But this is
But that means he still got a good heart.
No, what I'm saying,
he does, but that's the context he didn't explain.
But what I'm saying is, men don't work in context. We want you to just understand that what we're doing, we have good intentions behind it.
But when you do, I need to know.
Trust me enough to know that my intentions are good, even if I don't take the time to explain them.
No, I need you to explain that shit to me, because otherwise I'm gonna think you an asshole. No, you gonna have to explain that shit to me. I don't care what they say. You gonna have to explain that shit to me.
The thing about it is,
no.
The reason why it's good to explain. You see how quickly all three of our mood changed?
Right.
Yeah, but what I'm
because you communicated. You communicated.
I got a question. Hold on.
You got me?
I got a question. I have a real question.
Sir.
I got a real question.
Okay.
Real question.
I hope it's on my side.
Why
On your mic.
was it different?
Because
Because
let me tell you.
Hey, I'm not agreeing with him 100%.
Because they
But I
feel
agree with
sorry
him
for
on
the
that.
woman.
Why is
Because he
They feel sorry for the woman.
Yeah, because he still made the same mess.
No, because he no, wait, it's not that.
We gotta
No,
Get back in there.
I want to say every man has the same thought right now. And you just heard all the fellas disagree for the most part about being a man. But we all just agreed on something just now. So whatever you say, everybody's thinking this
So
some bullshit.
what are y'all gonna say?
I
What are
don't
y'all
care.
gonna say?
No,
Let me say talk.
okay, I don't want to. You can go first. I go after you.
Okay. I was gonna say, so if she's dealing with something
Do not respond.
that's incurable.
Don't tell her no.
So don't call
Don't respond.
Okay, that's incurable, right? I can understand why you don't want to pile anything
It
on
can be
her.
curable, and I still wouldn't power.
Don't respond.
I'm saying that. Just
Okay, well that's different. That okay.
Keep going.
She's already dealing with something where it's like, shit. I hate to say this because this is about your wife. Like, I don't know how long, right? Okay, that's fucked up already. That's a lot to deal with every day, in and out, right? So you coming home and being like, well, I don't want to pile anything on you. That's fucking understandable, right? Yeah. But like, let's say she did not have that. I would think you're a fucking asshole. Context matters.
No,
context
doesn't
matters.
matter because before
context matters, sir.
Before
What do
she
you
was
mean?
diagnosed, I did the exact same thing.
Okay, well, you were an
It
asshole.
never
Sir,
changed.
sir,
It never changed.
you were an asshole.
You're right.
No,
Yes. Then you were an asshole.
I'm not an asshole.
You are.
I'm not. You know why I'm not an asshole?
But you are. Just because she accepts it does not make you an asshole.
No, but you know why I'm not an asshole? Because no, I don't need no help. I swear to God, I got this. I'm not a fucking asshole because even if she didn't have the fucking disease, as a human being, she still had a fucking day. So so I don't need to add my day to her day until she's compressed, I'm compressed, and maybe we can fucking talk later. But until then, maybe. Because maybe what's on my mind, I don't need to burden you with. But even if you don't have a fucking disease, we ain't talking when I get to the fucking house.
Why do you feel like just because you have a bad day, it's a burden for somebody? Why do you feel like your bad day is a burden for somebody? It's not a burden.
It was a fucking burden for me.
We can talk about it. We can talk about it. No, let me finish my point. Let me finish my point. Because, sir, we can take shots and we can have sex. So what's up? Like, what do you mean? We can decompress. We can decompress together.
We can take shots.
We can decompress together.
And we can fuck, and when we done, I'm still gonna be thinking about the same shit.
That's cool when you have somebody to talk to.
I have not decompressed.
It's like you didn't say that. It's not just a sex thing. It's not just a sex thing, though. I'm just saying, like, we could do this together. It doesn't have to be a burden.
You know what the problem is? All three women.
No.
Let us speak. No, I want to say this, bro. No, listen. Y'all did not trust this man to be the man of his home. Now you hear what's going on. All of a sudden, he's okay there. But he was an asshole at first. Why don't you trust him? Why don't you trust a man to be a man?
Because so you're not going to
here's the cold part. The conversation I walked in on, all us men trust each other as men to be men. So nobody's calling him an asshole. It's just like he's just being a man. But we understand the man he has to be to deal with his life. So anytime a woman says something about a man being a man, we look at them like, shut your ass up. That's like a man telling a woman,
like I said, you don't want women to say shit. So, okay.
Everybody's attitude changed once you as a wife was dying.
Because context matters. Context matters.
How do you mean? You should be accepted.
I still have the same question. Whether his wife has illness or not, and she does.
But once again,
I still have the same question of when did y'all have that conversation? He had to have that conversation with her at some point. She had to figure. But you didn't. She had to figure it out.
Hold on. At the end of the day, everybody got their preferences. If his wife got that understanding, that's cool.
That's what I was
right. That's cool. So that's what he was saying. If that's how he deal with it, that's how he deal with it. And then
I call him Fred Flintstone all the time.
Yeah.
He does.
But my
it seemed like he was speaking in general.
I didn't
know what he was. Yeah.
I think that's admirable. I think that's admirable.
I was talking about it. I was speaking in general as well.
Oh, okay. Yeah, it sounded like you were speaking in general.
No, I feel like that's a certain level of maturity when you know, hey baby, like, just give me a minute. Let me think about my thoughts and then I'm gonna tell you about it later on.
But that's a conversation.
It is, but I'm saying like
not me fucking figuring it out 3 years.
Once you start getting into a relationship with a person, you as a woman, you start figuring out how a man moves. You can tell like if he starts scratching his head, he thinking.
And it stops being a conversation.
Yeah, it stops being a conversation.
That's my point. But
a
conversation.
But a conversation
You just know how I move.
Right.
But a conversation happens at some point.
So y'all both right.
Let me say something.
That's your statement.
At some point, she would want a conversation.
Look here. You can
How the fuck do you express what you?
Let me say something. You can have a conversation, but it's gonna be at the spur of that moment. You decide not to say nothing or to say something. Because if I come in the house and you pissed off and I had a fucked up day, I'm not gonna say shit. I'm like, all right, what's wrong? What happened?
Right. Yeah.
So I'm gonna listen to you because I'm not gonna sit here. Well, I had a fucked up day too. Right, we both in the house mad as fuck. No. So it's even though we had that conversation, I might not say shit.
Okay.
So because to add to what he said, men have a certain role. We on the front lines. If we die, everybody die. So
no, that's facts.
I'm saying like everybody die. So like Vic said,
want to, Ukraine prove
hey. So like Vic said, if we had a fucked up day and we come home and we see she had a day, we not finna say we finna put our stuff on the back end. Right.
Yeah, you know all 5 men agree.
Because what I want you to hear.
What I want you to
hear is just because I'm not giving her my day doesn't mean I'm not listening to how her day was.
Exactly. Yeah.
Okay.
So
I just don't want to talk. I don't want to. No, what I'm saying is asking me what she can do to fix what I got going on. But if she comes to me, baby, I need to tell you what happened. If she want to tell me about her day, I'm listening. But that don't necessarily mean I want to tell you about what's going on with me.
And you know, sometimes when you say fix, and we say fix, it's two different things. Like if my man came in and I'm not looking to solve his problems, I'm looking to ease his mind.
Yeah.
So if I'm doing that, that's my version of helping him.
But what I'm saying is, it's a lot of ways to do that, and that's helping.
Right. My
way is.
No, you trying to have a conversation.
What I'm saying
is, trying to make his life better.
Yeah,
talking to make my life better.
Because what you say is you want to ease. Sometimes my ease sometimes is let me come home and we don't talk yet.
And that's cool.
That's my
I gotta
ease.
know that.
That's my help.
That's your ease.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That's all I'm saying.
So what I would say is what bosses keep asking, and I'm gonna end this one right here. This is 10:30. I'm in this. What boss said is the exact same thing. When do you have that conversation with your spouse? And if she has to figure it out, you have to figure it out. So you got to pay attention to your spouse. It's the number one thing. But if you're a man, do you want your spouse to know that ahead of time?
That's unfair. That's an unfair thing because you learn that.
Exactly.
Yeah.
And so that's something that we have to deal with. As Black people, we have to be able to communicate that.
But again, like I said earlier, people are constantly changing. Who you were at 18 and who you were at 21 or 33, 44. So as I'm changing, understand that what I want and what I'm needing is changing as well.
Correct.
And so I'm not an asshole because what I need from you is
you still an asshole.
Quiet.
But you have to
be an asshole. And you need to also go to therapy. Therapy is wonderful.
I'm not gonna lie. This has been a beautiful thing. Hey,
I like to call bullshit out when I see it.
But it is what it is. Y'all been saying the same thing I've been saying for years about AOB.
I'm not a fucking caveman.
No, you are a caveman. And I blame Arizona because you think all bitches are bitches and you're African, so I just leave it at that. Y'all stern as fuck.
I'm okay with being a caveman.
Man, I got 2,000 years of history under my belt.
I'm in the middle man because at the end of the day, I have 3 daughters. Do I want her to marry? Do I want any of my daughters to marry men like we are as me? Yes, because I have the same mindset, but I show it in different ways. But do I want a man to say I'm not going to talk to you when I get home? No, I don't want that. But can I choose that? No, I can't.
Yeah.
But
I can't choose that.
It's not a problem. It's not a problem. No, it's a problem because that's your preference. You want to, hey, babe, what the fuck can I do to help? No.
Oh, my God.
You can't do shit.
Kevin Hart had a joke about that.
I can't change
She be all bubbly.
No, you can't change shit. Because it's certain things. It's certain things I want to fix that I can't fix, and you can't help me fix those things.
It's Black people keep communication with your spouse. Talk to your spouse.
Don't.
AOB say don't talk to your spouse.
Right.
I say
talk to
breathe.
Your spouse.
Take me. I smoke weed. Don't give a fuck.
Oh, that's not what I said. What I said.
Yeah, I smoke weed.
Don't be giving
That's
away.
That's escapism.
That's why we got me through about 11 years. I smoke weed, then I go in the house and do what I do.
God, with weed and his wife.
It might go the other way.
We're going to drink it out.
But it happens. And world, we appreciate y'all. This is the after party. Once again, y'all know the loud high yellow nigga is Trent the engineer. He gets emotional at the end. That's AOB. We had P in the building. DJ is Magic. We had Vic. Ladies.
Mika Meek.
Grateful Boss.
May.
And y'all have a
Don't tell your spouse everything.
Y'all have a beautiful
Talk
night.
to your spouse.
Talk to your spouse.
No pillow talking,
How
but
are you
definitely talk to your
supposed to
spouse.
Do that shit.
Be there for
You
you.
don't talk to your
Do
spouse.
not do that shit.
Amen.
You gonna fucking ruin your marriage. Don't do that.